Hey everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 35 of the Beef Butter, Bacon, and Eggs Challenge here on Big Anklevich on health. Okay, so it is the 35th day of this great challenge, and I'm going to send you all over to see the daily updates, the reports from me and Marshall, and we'll talk a little bit about that after they're done. All right, it is Wednesday, which is day 35, and I'm doing pretty good. I am 52 hours and 40 minutes into my fast right now, and I'm out in my car sitting and getting warm, just warming up a little bit. I'm actually not too bad because, again, I came prepared. I got myself the flannel shirt to try and keep myself a little bit warm, wearing pants, which I usually don't do. And I've got wool socks on, 2 pairs of wool socks this time, just to make sure. My feet are still a little cold. It's funny how that doesn't seem to really make a difference. The wool socks just are not enough. But I'm doing my best. And my feet and my hands are just a little cold, not too bad. And I'm feeling good. I'm actually feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I started feeling crappy pretty early on. I had a headache, and I was not feeling great. And I started putting some salt in some water and drinking that, and that helped a little bit. This morning when I woke up, I felt great. I did not have a headache. I had plenty of energy. I did not have any issues. And I even tried to go out and be in the sun for a little bit. I just went in my backyard and laid down in the backyard and did some sunbathing for a little bit to see if I could improve my health a little bit. I need to try and do that a little more often. I'm going to try and see if I can do that every day. Especially now that my son is back in school. It was his first day of school yesterday. So now that nobody's around, I can just lay around shirtless anytime that I want. Nobody cares. Nobody will see me. So there you go. That's what's going on with that. Finish up my fast in the morning. Should make it to 72 hours. I think it's actually afternoon. It'll be like 12:20 or so when I can finally eat. But I'll be pretty proud of myself when I get to the 72-hour mark. That'll be exciting. We'll have to see if I can take it farther maybe next time, but it won't be for a while. I'm going to just do 1 meal a day for at least a week and a half after this, so I'll have myself plenty of food.
Hey, it's day 35 of the Beef, Butter, Bacon, and Egg Challenge, and it's been a good day. Yeah, it was another OMAD day, 1 meal a day. However, I did get hungry. It was about 1 o'clock. And I thought, oh, maybe I'm getting to the point where I'm not eating enough on my 1 meal a day. I'm trying to eat a lot during my 1 meal a day. But I thought, well, maybe I'm not eating enough, and maybe I need to go get... But I didn't really have an opportunity. I was really busy. I had a couple meetings in the afternoon and other things going on, so I wasn't going to be able to go eat, and I didn't have anything to eat quickly, but I didn't feel sick or tired or down. I just had rumbly in my tumbly, and I could feel the hunger, that I was hungry, but it wasn't debilitating or making me feel bad. It just made me feel hungry, which I probably don't need. That wasn't where my body needed the food. It was just letting me know, hey, I haven't eaten in a while. So I think there's a difference there between what happened yesterday and what happened a week or so ago, when I was feeling down and I didn't feel good, kind of felt sick, and I was really hungry. So anyway, I'm just trying to figure these things out and understand my body and the signal it gives me. One thing I haven't done, which I've heard a lot of people talk about, I've heard Big talk about it, I've heard several other people say, hey, if you're fasting and you're hungry, get a little bit of salt and let that melt in your mouth, or, get that flavor in your mouth, and that will help satiate some of that hunger. Whether it's just the taste of it, builds up the saliva or whatever, or just that gets you past the craving, the salt. I haven't tried that, but I've heard that works, and I believe it. It makes sense that you could give your body what it's looking for without actually giving it the food. So I don't know. I've never done that. But anyway, by the time I did get home, it was later. Probably, I was between 6:30 and 7 when I ate, and usually I eat between 5:30 and 6, so it was about an hour later than I usually eat. But so I had 3 hamburger patties that I had left over, and I also cooked up 5 eggs in butter, and I put 3 of the eggs on the 3 patties, like it was a piece of toast, or I've done that with sausage patties in the past as well. And yeah, it tasted really good. You got the good egg flavor, the runny yolk, and the hamburger and all that. Just really tastes good. I had the salt and pepper on the eggs and everything. So that was pretty good. I also had a little bit, there was a tiny little bit of that roast that I had. I mean, really small amount. And so I'm like, well, I might as well finish this up. It's been in the fridge for a while. And I wasn't full. So I had a little bit of that as well, but yeah, that was good. And it was just the one meal a day. I think the picture that I took of the hamburger and eggs, I'd already eaten one of the hamburgers. So I was like, oh shoot, I forgot. I need to take a picture of my food, which I don't know if you've ever seen Mitchells versus the Machines or whatever, but there's this really funny line in there where basically the evil AI that's taking over the world shuts down the Wi-Fi around the world, and people go crazy. We can't survive without our Wi-Fi, without our internet connection. And there's this lady walking around aimlessly in the street saying, "Can somebody please take a picture of my food?" Oh, I just think about that all the time. That's so funny. But here I am every day, maybe multiple times a day, depending on what I'm eating, taking pictures of my food to provide for people to see on the internet. That's pretty funny. But yeah, it's just part of what we're doing. It's part of this challenge, part of sharing our efforts to be more healthy with you. So keep going. I'm gonna make that my trademark, like Big suggested. So keep going, everybody. I'm gonna keep going too.
All right, so a lot of fasting going on, right? Marshall has been doing his one meal a day thing every day, all along, and I am in the middle of a crazy 72-hour fast. Let me tell you, that is crazy. But I feel like I'm doing really well. I think I'm getting along just fine. I'm able to handle the pressure, and it feels like too, as the days go by in this fast, it gets a little easier with each day. And I think Marshall's running into the same thing. The more one meal a day fasting he does, the easier it gets. And he's even coming up with some tricks. He thought that salt thing he got from me. All I've ever done is use salt to medicate or mitigate the headaches and things like that you sometimes get. Because fasting, you tend to get rid of electrolytes, and you're not bringing any new ones in. So if you don't have some salt, sometimes you'll get dehydrated. You'll have a bit of a headache from that, and you can get feel bad in other ways. But taking salt usually is a quick way to remedy that. And generally, what I do is I put that salt in water, or I just take a big pinch of it, put it in my mouth, and then rinse it out real fast with water. I don't like heavy taste of salt, but maybe that would be good if you're hungry and you just put some salt, just a little lick of it in your mouth. I don't know. I guess I'll have to try that out. Maybe that would help deal with the issues of fasting when you're hungry. I don't know. But yeah, we're coming up on it. I'm pretty excited. Pretty soon, tomorrow morning, I was going to say morning, but it's really more like afternoon, I'm going to be able to eat again. So exciting. Oh, eating is neat. And I am a fan. But yeah, I can't wait to do that again tomorrow. That'll be nice. And yeah, I will talk to you guys about it then. See you next time on Big Anklovich on health.